This is going to be one of the best digital tutorial on YouTube you're going to come across today, because in very few minutes I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best, easiest and fastest way to create an ebook and start selling on Selar for free today. And the best part is you can use this as a passive income for yourself. Whatever I'm going to teach you guys in this video applies to whatever niche you want, either a storybook niche, either a how-to tutorial kind of book niche, whatever at all. And yeah, without wasting much more time, let's get right into the video. So step one, you want to head to your web browser, either Chrome, Safari, whatever it might be, and then you want to type in chat.openai.com. okay, so once you type this in, you would be brought directly to chatgpt, and guess what, you don't even need to sign up for this particular process. You can just stay logged out. So now what you want to do next is by simply telling chat to write you a complete internal content for a particular ebook title you have in mind. So what I have for today's video in my mindset is I want to create an ebook based on passive income ideas. So all I'm going to do is by saying, chat, write me a complete ebook internal content on 10, all right, so 10 best passive income ideas today that can generate up to $1,000 every single week. All right, and then I can as well go further by saying make it very detailed. Do not just list, but describe in detail. So this is the exact thing you want to do for whatever niche or whatever content idea you have in mind. Just type it this exact way I said it, okay, but just ensure you have your own idea. Then you follow this exact method of ensuring that chat gets what exactly you want. And as you guys can see, chat has started generating every single thing for us, okay, as you guys can see on my screen right now, okay, including pictures, which makes it even way interesting. All right, so now what you want to do next after getting this particular content the chat has actually generated is by simply copying it. Okay, all you want to do is to just copy it like this. All right, just select it like this, drag it way down, and as you guys can see, this is basically the hand. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. All right, and now after copying it, what you want to simply do next is by going to Google Drive. In case you don't have Google Drive, you can download it. This is Google Drive over here, and if you're using a system, it's the same thing. Just head to Google Drive. Okay, so you want to click on Google Drive over here, and now you want to click on this plus icon. Okay, once you click on this plus icon, you want to come here to Google Docs. Okay, so you want to click on Google Docs. Now once you click on Google Docs is going to tell you to rename your file. Okay, so I can just say 10 passive income ideas. All right, and then create. So now once you create, it's going to bring you to this main page. Okay, and all you have to do from here is to simply paste all what you copied in ChatGPT. So as you guys can see, we have every single thing here in Google Docs. Okay, so now all we simply have to do next is to just start adjusting it. You can click on this mark icon over here, just read through and ensure everything has been pasted. And now for you to actually add further value, you can decide to read through, which is something I always do. You want to read through and then start adding your own value. Just read through what chat has generated. You can delete some things, you can add some things, add whatever you want, so that it's packed with a whole lot of value. Now like I said, all I'm showing you guys here is just to get the main idea, but then you want to ensure you're also adding your own words. Now once you're finally done, all you simply have to do is to click on this 3 dots over here. I'm gonna come here to share and export. Okay, so once you click on share and export over here, there are 2 ways you can get this particular document. Either you come here to print if you want it to be a PDF file, which is always what I go for, or you can come here to Word for you to save it as a Word document. But then I'm just going to go for print over here, and then once I click on print over here, it's going to do like it's want to print, but then I'm going to wait for the page for me to finally come here and click on this particular icon. If you're using an Android device, so this is the icon here, I'm going to save to files, and then I can just leave it as passive income. All right, and then save. Once I save it this way, it's going to save as a PDF file. And then if you're using an Android device, it's the same thing. You can save as either a Word or a PDF file. It's all the same thing. Now once you finally gotten your ebook and your ebook content, the next thing you want to do is to come back here to chat and tell chat to generate an ebook cover for this ebook. Make it very catchy, and attractive. Okay, and then enter. Okay, and now all we have to do now is to wait for chat to do its magic. Chat is going to design the complete ebook cover for us. And in case you type in this prompt and then you're having an issue where chat tells you to log in, it's very easy. Just simply create an account. Either you can continue your Google account, your Facebook account, whatever it might be. Just simply log in and then ask the question. Okay, but before you log in, try to copy all what chat generated so you can paste it again and tell chat to generate you the ebook cover. As you guys can see, chat has generated an awesomely highly quality ebook cover for us to use. Now all you simply have to do is to click on it over here and then click on this download over here. Now we have two things. We have our document and then we have our ebook cover. Now the next thing we need to do now is to sell it directly on Selar. So now that leads us to the next part of this tutorial, which is for us to open Selar and add our products to sell. What we want to do next is to open another web page. Okay, just head to selar.com. okay, and once you're in selar.com, what we simply want to do is to come here to our account and click on product over here and then click on add product. Okay, so once you click on add product, as you guys can see, it's going to come here to select the product type to proceed. So in this case, we're selling a digital product, which is basically an ebook. So I want to click on digital product here and then click on next. Now once you click on next, it's going to take you to the area where you're going to set up your ebook properly. So now the first thing here is the image which we just got from chat. So we're going to click on drag and drop image over here and then click on photo library, and then once we click on photo library, we can add this particular image. All right, so now we have our ebook cover added. Now the next thing here is the name of the product itself, which in this case is 10 best passive income ideas. All right, so 10 best passive income ideas that can generate $1,000. All right, let's leave it like this as the title. And then the next thing here is to insert how much you want to sell it. Okay, this is more like not really extremely valuable, so I'm just going to put it as 5,000 over here. Okay, so I'm going to put 5,000. So I'm just going to sell it for 5,000, and then feel free to insert the equivalent amount in other currencies if you want. Okay, so in USD, I can just leave this as $3. Okay, all right, and then once you're finally done, you want to come here again to strike the original price. I always use this. Okay, so I'm going to say the original price is 15,000. Okay, you can either use this for a marketing strategy or you can simply use it when you're doing discounts on your product. Okay, and then in USD, I'm going to make this about, let's say, $12. And then once you're finally done, the next thing here is the description. What exactly are people going to read? What are people going to read that will convince them to actually buy this your product? Now in case you're someone like me that don't really know how to write out a whole lot of things, you can simply just come here again to chatgpt. Just come back to chatgpt and tell chat to generate a complete description for this ebook. Okay, and then all you want to simply do is to just copy all this description and then go paste it in Selar. And then the next thing over here is the aspects for categories. Feel free to select a category that relates to what your ebook is about. Over here, the ebook is more about wealth and finance. This deals with personal finance as well, so we're going to go for personal finance. And then the next thing here is product variations. Now this deals with situations where you're making ebooks that deals with volumes, more like volume 1, volume 2, types of ebooks where you have several varieties of options. But in this scenario, we do not apply that here. Next thing, which is the main and the most important aspects of this ebook setting, is the aspect where you finally upload your ebook content itself. So over here we have the first one, which is more of the downloadable file. You can actually use this downloadable file if you're okay with people buying your ebook, and then you want them to be able to share with your friends without they themselves making payment for it. But in case you're like me and you don't want people to be able to just share your content without buying, then you can simply go for the read-only online PDF. So this is the one I always select. As you can see, it's basically more than 10 MB. If you fall in this particular situation, all you simply have to do is to go to a site called I Love PDF, or you can simply download the application I Love PDF. So I have it downloaded. So this is I Love PDF. So I'm going to come here to I Love PDF, and then under the things you can do where you have recent tools, just click on view all and then look for compressed PDF. So I'm going to click on compressed PDF over here. I'm going to click on this plus icon, and then I'm going to click on files. Okay, so once I click on files, all you simply have to do is to click on the particular file itself and then click on continue, and then you want to go for low compression. And after compressing, all you simply have to do is to click on go to files over here, and then once you click on go to files, you simply want to select that particular compressed file. And now after selecting it, the next simple thing you need to do is to click on the download and export icon. And then depending on your device, if you're using an Android device, it's simply the same thing, just download the file itself. Okay, and now once you click on the file, as you guys can see, it looks so good, and this is the exact way whoever buys the file or whoever buys the ebook is gonna see it as well. And the next thing you simply want to do is to come back here to Selar, and like I said earlier on, the second one is the one we're most interested in, which is basically the read-only PDF. This ensures that whoever buys it can only read it online, so the person doesn't have the ability to share it with whoever he or she wants to share for free. Okay, and now the next thing beneath here is the automatically redirects the buyer to an external URL. This actually works in situations where you don't just want the person to buy your ebook only, but you want to build a community. So as a result, you can decide to create a WhatsApp group or Facebook group, and then from here you can drop the link in this particular area. But then for this sake, we're not interested in that for the sake of this particular tutorial, so we're going to leave it unchecked. And then finally, you can simply click on create products, and from there you have your product ready and live on Selar. And then before I forget, there's one thing that is very important, which deals with the link itself. Anytime you finally create a product, you would be having random numbers and alphabets in your link. All you simply have to do is to go beneath to the bottom where you have customize URL, click on customize URL, and then put the exact name of the product itself, so as to ensure that whoever is going to buy your product has more trust in your product. Okay, and once you're done, just click on update over here, and now you have your updated link. Another very important thing you need to do is to add your product to the Selar affiliate marketplace. Once you do this, you would be showcasing your product to several thousands of affiliate marketers to help you sell your product. 3 dashes, click on it and go to the area for all products. Once you're here in all products, you simply want to click on your particular product you just created, click on the 3 dots at the front, and then scroll down to where you have publish to affiliate marketplace. Now once you're here, all you have to do is to scroll down again and then select the percentage you want to be paying the affiliate marketer that helps you sell your product. The minimum here is about 30%, so you have to select with a minimum of 30%. Guys, that's basically how to create an ebook very fast. It's one of the easiest ways to go about it, and then this is how you can actually sell it on Selar. And aside you adding it to the affiliate marketplace, you can simply copy the link and reach out to your friends, family members, do network marketing, do direct selling, where you reach out to people and tell them that, oh, you need to buy this book. It's actually just 5,000 and you're going to learn a whole lot from it. And that's why I said you also want to ensure you're adding your own value inside the book itself. Okay, aside what chat generates, feel free to also add your own wording so it feels like, yes, you actually did a whole lot. Okay, so guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you surely learned a whole lot and you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on this video as well, and feel free to share this video with your friends and family members. And I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video. Thanks for watching.